Up guys, and welcome to Forex Success. So I don't know how many minutes, but in this video guys, I'm gonna show you how to make money trading volatility and step index. So we're gonna be using volatility 10 index and step index as example for this video. I'm gonna show you the trades I'm holding right now. You can see I'm currently holding these guys on my screen, and I am also traded. I just closed my trades on step index. So I'm going to take you through the simple way to trade these guys and make money successfully. So let's get over to the chart. Great. So now guys, this is volatility 10 index. That's where we're going to start from. Right. So right now, volatility 10 index guys, I did my analysis starting all the way from the weekly time frame. So ignore the indicator first. We're just going to talk on price action first, then we're going to talk about indicator, how this indicator is also contributing to this strategy. So please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you just hit that red subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, most importantly, so you will get notification when I drop a new video. And don't do it to follow our Telegram and Instagram account. Okay, so let's just talk about why we're here. I did an analysis before telling you guys that volatility 10 index is gonna make a massive move to the downside. That is where we're making this level as our first target, and then finally to this previous low, all-time low, as our final targets for this trade. So now I moved my chart to the daily time frame, and you can see I took my entries right here, seeing this rejection at this point. You can see I started selling volatility 10 index all the way from this point to the downside. As the trade was still going down, I added more positions, expecting this bad guy to drop all the way to this downside. So I'm going to show you how I took in these entries. So how I do my analysis is that I do my analysis on the higher time frame. I just want to see the bigger picture of the market, see what is going to happen on a long time frame, and then go to smaller time frame to get entries in order not to face drawdowns and just go into risk my account. So which is very, very not appropriate. So 5-minute time frame and 15-minute time frame is actually what I use to get entries, in combination of my amazing indicator strategy. So guys, look at this. At this point, I'm going to share the parameters for this indicator in case you don't know it. So at this point guys, the moving average crossed above the chart, which indicates a sell for me, and the MACD right here was above. The red line on the MACD was above this graph, which indicates a sell, that the market is going to drop. So seeing this, and I was seeing the support level right here for the volatility 10 index. I was seeing the support level that the market tested. This guy tested it and rejected. So I was just still waiting for a clear breakout of the support level. I hope you can see this, a clear breakout of the support level. So guys, don't be too in a hurry to take a sell once you just see the moving average cross above. Try to see that moving average pointing down, because if you watch, I think there was an intersection at this point. That is, the moving average crossed above this chart at this point, but you see we still went up. So this is just going to take out your stop loss, just giving you some red in your account. So you should be able to wait for the red moving average to actually be pointing down, and make sure you add your price action strategy, so that in my case I used the support level right here to wait for the break of the support level. So after the break of the support level, I was confident enough to take this sell. You see, I took this sell, and then my stop loss is just going to move above this moving average, because moving average serves as dynamic support and resistance level. So I moved my stop loss above this bad guy right here, the moving average. The market played all the way to the downside, retested my entry, and then came all the way to the downside, giving me another higher high again, came down. So confirming this guys, the market has given me not a higher high, a higher low, giving me a lower high and a lower low. So I was very confident enough, then I just moved my stop loss to the previous lower high, and I'm expecting it to drop. So the market dropped all the way to the downside. So why am I confident enough to to hold this trade, simply because I have done my analysis on the higher time frame, and I clearly know that this guy is going to drop to the downside. That's why I wasn't scared to take out this guy right here. So if eventually the market tends to move back to the upside, it's just going to hit my stop loss. Yeah, I'll know, okay, that's a losing trade. You get that? But confirming that, for the fact that my higher time frame tells me that this guy is going to sell, so I had to hold this trade. So now, since the market has formed two lower highs, I would then just move my stop loss to the previous one. So right now my stop loss is just at the previous one. So even if the market decides to return back to the upside, it's just gonna hit my stop loss without me losing anything. So this is a risk-free trade right now for me. The market came down. You can see I added more positions using the same indicator strategy. That is after this pullback to the upside, and the market dropped further. It's still up again, respecting this my trend line. I'm still expecting, giving me this double top right here right now, I'm still expecting this guy to drop to the downside. So this is just a perfect time for me to add a sell to this volatility 10 index. So I just added this sell right here. This said the stop loss is not going to be more than this level. That is in case the market want to move to the upside furthermore. So, but I know it's going to drop down. So now, since we are done with volatility 10 index, I've showed you how I took this trade. Price action, though, I'm going to be showing you more, especially on step index on my desktop. So make sure you watch this video till the end. I'm going to show you how I do the analysis with price action on my laptop. So now we're going to talk about step index, which is actually the most interesting part of this video. Guys, I just made some nice cash on step index, trading it, just scalping step index just right now. I'm going to be showing you how I made that money. So now, guys, what I did was that I just go on the higher time frame, as I always do. 4-hour time frame, I saw how step index was behaving. I knew these days step index was just moving in a direction that actually wasn't my prediction. So step index right now is at a level, this is a downtrend line. You can see this is a trend line which I had right here for stop index, respected it right here, and then went up again, touched this trend line, giving us this bearish candle. So guys, my expectation is that step index is going to drop further to the downside. You can see that, and is also respecting this strong resistant level to move to the downside. So actually this phone is not going to explain that the price action that much, so that's why I'm going to be showing you on my desktop pretty soon. So I'm just move over to how I get the entries with my indicator based strategy. So now I also got a very nice clue on the 1 hour time frame. I'm going to show you on my desktop. So guys, you're welcome to my chart right now on my desktop. So now I'm going to show you how it is. This is the daily time frame for step index, and this is what's happening on the market. You can see this market formed this rising wedge, which usually at the breakout of this rising wedge, it's actually indicate that the price is gonna move to the other way to the downside. But we got this rejection on this support level. The price rejected at this support level right here and pushed all the way to the downside. We tested this. I was expecting this guy to drop further, following the rules of this wedge and this trend line right here. I was expecting it to drop further, but then it made a very massive push. Look at the mighty candles, very big candles to the upside. This, let me draw this closer, these bullish candles to the upside. So then guys, right now we are seeing this rejection, this retest of this wedge. That's the downside of the wedge, and then this resistance level is also pushing this market to the downside. So this gives me the confidence that step index is gonna drop to the downside. So now I went over to the 4-hour time frame just to get more confirmations, and I'm seeing exactly the same thing I was seeing on the daily time frame. So I moved to 1-hour time frame, guys. So this is where I actually now got the fact that, okay, since on the 1-hour time frame, this market is still giving me a higher high and a higher low move. So there is high tendency in that there might still be a retest of this guy, because I will be able to get my trend line like this. If I have a trend line, just a counter trend line to fix on this guy, you see. So I can just have a counter trend line to put it on this first touch, second touch. So there is every possibility that this bad guy right here is gonna move again to the upside, forming another higher high. So I don't want to be in a position whereby I'll be taking a sell for when the price is actually gonna push higher again. So that will actually gives me, it might take out my stop loss. So I would definitely want to wait for step index to reach here before I can confidently take a sell. But guys, I still took a sell and made some money. That is capping step index. I took a sell around this level. That is because of my indicator based strategy giving me that signal for a sell, but knowing fully well that there is a trend line forming right here. So I was able to take my profit before it gets to this level, because I want to see the profit becoming loss again, the price going against me. So let me draw this closer for you to see. So guys, this trend line actually served as a take profit level for me, letting me to know that, okay, this price might push back, step index might push back to the upside again. So before I will confidently want to take a sell for step index, I will need to see step index breaking this counter trend line. So once I see it breaks this counter trend line, then I will confidently take a sell to the downside. Exactly, I'll confidently take a sell to the downside, favoring the downside, and the stop loss above this previous high. You get, but from my expectation right now, I think step index is gonna go another high. We test the trend line again, which after much retest, like let's say go up to this upside. Can I just use something to demonstrate this? Okay, let me just use this. Since step index is gonna do something like this, moving to this point, then then move again like this. I hope you guys understand what I'm doing right now. Then step index again. Where's this trend line? Okay, then probably give us another touch, then finally break all the way to the downside like this, then break to the downside. So this is actually my expectation for step index, then just something like this, you get. So we shouldn't be taking a sell right now on step index. We shouldn't be taking the sell right now until we see the break of this counter trend line. Then we can rest assured that step index is gonna come down at least to this 100% retracement level. You can see to trace back to the upside. So it's still on an uptrend though. It's still on an uptrend from the 1 hour time frame. See, so this can actually be a retracement. So if step index reaches this level and then come back, that definitely means that step index has formed a double top at this point. That is this point and this point as the double top, and then drop to the downside. You get that, guys? So that's actually my prediction. So now for the scalpers, which I know we'll have a lot of them right here, so I told you guys to just stay tuned, like to watch this video to the end so that you won't miss out. So now this is the information I want to give you. So guys, I went to the 15-minute time frame. This is what I saw. This is just what I saw. As of then, the market was reacting strongly. The market was reacting strongly to this level. You see that it was reacting strongly. It broke this line to the downside, was reacting to it seriously. And this is a sign for me, guys, that this guy wants to drop to the downside. And I saw this my counter trend line, and I know that since it pushed to the up, it came down, pushed to the up. Definitely, what am I expecting? Another push to the downside. You get, so that gave me a clue that yeah, this guy is gonna short. So hopefully or luckily, no, I don't want to say luckily, that's just how it is. Since my analysis was clearly correct, I saw this push. So this is, since it's pushed to the upside, I was expecting it to also push to the downside. Then so now I'll take you to my phone, to my MT5 mobile version, so that you see what I did with the indicator strategy to the chart on my mobile phone. So now I'm going to show you what I did. So guys, please, I want to just advise you, don't be too lazy to learn, don't be too lazy to take knowledge. I know a lot of you would just see a video too long and then you don't want to watch. I don't know, and you expect you to just want to make money just like that without taking knowledge. It's a bad behavior though. It's a very bad one. It's not good. So you see guys, this is it. So now I came into step index, observing step index from the 15-minute time frame, and guys, behold, I saw these guys right here. So all those retracement, that is the consolidation we're seeing on the 15-minute time frame on the desktop version, these are them. And then I saw this crossing above of the moving average, and I saw my MACD above the graph. Guys, this is a sign for me, Forex success, to sell step index. What did I do? I sold step index right here, and then guys, as the guy moves to the downside, I just made some money from the drop, putting my stop loss above the moving average. So I made some money. I entered this trade around here, this place. So I made some money, push to the downside. So this is what I do. Let me just explain something to you. Firstly, I want to protect my capital. Like that's the first thing I want to do. I want to protect my capital. So I take a sell as soon as the market is going on my direction. Guys, I'll put it on 5-minute time frame. So as soon as the market is going on my direction, I took out the trade as soon as I saw this move to the upside, this bullish candle. So, and also this kind of candle on the 5-minute time frame. Then I saw this bullish, I took out my sell. So the reason why I didn't want to hold this trade for a long time, I already told you before, guys, because of this 1 hour counter trend line that I saw. So I know it might also push back to the upside since the market is still giving us a higher high move. So that is why I left this trade. Otherwise, I'm going to show you a great strategy to protect your fund. Like that is a trade management strategy on the next video. Like that's the next video I'm going to drop, guys. I'm going to show you a trade management strategy. Yeah, on that video I might just get to show my face because I'm going to be teaching you right with my board, teaching you on the whiteboard, so that you get to understand everything you need to know about that trading strategy, trade management strategy, whereby you'll be taking a trade without risking your capital. You understand? You won't be risking your capital. Your capital is just going to be safe. The highest or the worst thing that can happen is a stop loss at break even, whereby you gain nothing, you lose nothing. But if the trade continues to go in your direction, man, you make money without risking anything. So that's all for now, guys. I believe you learned something from this video. So thank you, and make sure you create an account using the link at the description below. That's if you don't have an account on Dave, or you can open an account with if you want to be trading Forex, open an account with our recommended broker. We got Infinos and we got Octa FS. The link is at the description below to create an account. So thank you everyone for watching. This is Forex Success.